Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, and something very sneaky is happening in the game. Appearances of the Illuminate are dropping all over the map, but also in-game, and it has a lot of us wondering, are the Illuminate finally coming to the game, and is it going to be very soon? We're going to go over everything we know, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So, a lot of crazy stuff has been going on in Helldivers 2 with some sneaky Illuminates making an appearance, but is it real? Well, before we talk about that, let's go ahead and talk about the newest buff coming to the game, and it's all about the Eruptor. Johan, go ahead and take it away.
My name is Johan Pilestedt.
And I'm Niklas Malmborg.
Today we're diving into the patch notes of Helldivers 2. Nobody asked for, but we did it anyways. And that is the Eruptor.
Yes.
We brought the shrapnel back.
Yeah, we finally had time to do it properly. When it was introduced, it actually had the wrong shrapnel. It did over 9,000 in damage.
Yeah. It's over 9,000.
Now it won't do that much, but it still has a lot of shrapnel.
Did you remove the explosion?
No.
So it's explosion and shrapnel.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
So, as we can see there, we can be expecting some pretty cool stuff. Baskinator broke it through with shrapnel finally coming back. They replaced the original shrapnel with the frag grenade shrapnel to no longer instantly one-shot Helldivers with the exception of the occasional unlucky headshot. The amount of shrapnel was also increased and explosion radius increased by 33%. Overall, a pretty good buff. But something was making the rounds on Reddit the other day, and it was reposted by Helldivers Alerts where it said this thing was watching us, and it shows a Helldiver with what appears to be an Illuminate observer floating around in the background. Now, the user did answer some questions about how he tried to shoot at it, but it is very important to know that this is likely not real at all, despite a lot of people getting hyped up for it. The reason is, well, it's very easy to put stuff that's already in the game files actually in the game, hence why we see a lot of leaked footage of upcoming vehicles and such. In fact, Iron Sights has been doing it for a very long time just to give us context on what things will look like. For instance, he said, not a leak, I was bored so I put the Great Eye in game, and he was able to render it in the game files and actually play around with it there. Not only was he able to do this with something like the Great Eye, but he also put the giant tripods in game, which are going to be the size of a Bile Titan, which is absolutely massive, and he showcased in-game screenshots of that as well. And most notably, very funny enough, is he's also put the Observer in the game, which looks exactly like the one we see in that other image that was put up by the Reddit user. Iron Sights does this to give us some information, such as the only being around 0.9 to 0.3 meters long. It's very agile in combat and just overall giving us some hints on what's coming in the near future. In fact, take a look at the screenshot right here. You've probably never seen this before unless you watched a video I did a couple days ago, because it's not anywhere on the internet right now. This is something Iron Sights made and went ahead and sent to me, and that is in fact the warp gate and what it will look like when it comes to the game. But you could very easily throw this up on Reddit and say, wow, I found a warp gate for the Illuminate, or what could this be? And a lot of people would probably believe it's real. This is even further made evident by the fact that there was that map leak not too long ago where apparently the Illuminate accidentally got bugged into the game and were on the south quadrant of the map. Now, once again, these could actually be things that are happening. There is not concrete proof that it isn't, but it just seems very unlikely, as Arrowhead themselves and the CEO has said this is fake news. I would actually imagine that with all the buffs and nerfs going on and the new Warbond coming out next week and trying to update the game, they're not trying to bring in a brand new enemy faction at the same time that would cause a lot more disruption. Again, the likely time that we see the Illuminate is going to be Liberty Day, which is celebrated in the Helldivers universe on October 26th. That being said, if they end up coming soon in a surprise attack, I won't complain because I think these are going to be very fun units to fight against. All that being said, that is your daily Helldivers news. We'll be back tomorrow with a bunch of leaks. I have some good news for everyone if you are into that kind of stuff. But without further ado, let's roll some community clips and let me know which are your favorites down below.
reporting to the front. Calling in reinforcements. You'll never destroy our way of life.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area. You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Reloading. Reloading. How'd you like to take all freedom?
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the Illuminate and if they will arrive? Also, how are you feeling more about the buffs and nerfs? And are you excited for the update patch on September 17th? Also, if you guys are looking for more Helldivers 2 news, don't forget to check out this video and this video right here where I cover all the information and news you guys need. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading democracy.